Hello everybody, this is Paleo Draw, and today we're going to be drawing the Rugops, which is an abelisaurid from the Late Cretaceous period in Egypt. So yeah, let's get started. So you're going to start off with your base, your body. I should probably not make that right there, because that's not going to have room for the tail if we do it like that. So we're going to make the head facing to the right, which is kind of different than what I'm used to, but thought I'd give it a go. I don't really know what the body or the legs or anything of this creature look like besides the head, because that's all that has been found of it. So all this is just speculation. Kind of make it go out like that. So all I'm using to try to, I don't really know how to word it, but figure out what this thing may have looked like is to look at other abelisauurs like Majungasaurus, Abelisauris, or Abelisauris, and Carnotaurus, and other things like that. You're going to have the head kind of come out like that. It kind of has that small kind of ridge right there. I'm going to kind of make like a neck fringe right here. So yeah, that's kind of what our abelisauris is going to look like. And we got the tiny arms over here. And it's got 4 fingers, just like a lot of other abelisauurs. And just like the Sigmoimus, we're just going to draw this one arm. And then with the legs, we're going to have this one going out like that. Actually, I'm going to have it going out a little bit more. Erase that. I'm just going to go down here. So that's the leg that's actually going to be on this side of the body. And then the leg that's going to be on the other side of the body is going to be like this. And draw this line, just to show where the ground is. And then you're going to have the dew claw right here. Then you're going to have the tail. Right here, you might have to have it leave the page. Yeah, it looks like the tail's going to have to leave the page, but that's okay. So it's going to be like that. Yeah, that's what our Rugops is going to kind of look like. And yeah, so I'm going to erase this part right here since we don't need that anymore. So yeah, that's what our Rugops is going to kind of look like. And then we're going to add stuff like the osteoderms, which are like these, it literally means skin bone, which is kind of like bone protrusions that are still kind of like almost covered by skin. Which, I mean, like you see a lot of them in crocodiles and alligators today. So yeah, we're going to kind of put those on there. And we don't know for sure that it had them. We can look at things like Carnotaurus, which is a member of the abelisaurid family, and kind of guess that it had that Rugops and abelisaurids had them as well. So yeah, now we're going to go in and go into kind of fleshing out everything. So yeah. Okay, now before we just actually start getting into like highlighting and detailing and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and erase this next. It looks quite thick. I'm going to change that a little bit. Looks about right. I'm going to change this bottom jaw just so I can make it look a little more menacing. Have it open more, make it look like it's roaring at something. It looks a lot better. Okay, now we're going to take our mechanical pencil. I'm going to go and start detailing the head. Okay, so we're just going to kind of fine line everything that we have. And we're going to do the top jaw. There's also been speculations that it might have had some sort of like a crest or something on its head, so I might add something like that. Maybe like that or something. So yeah, I'm going to do that. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I'm just doing it for fun. So yeah. And then we're going to go in and add the nose. Right here. And then there is the eye. Doesn't look too good. Doesn't really give it a real menacing look. So I'm going to erase that. That looks a bit better. So we're going to go in and keep that one. And it has the Antora fenestra, which we're going to kind of draw a bit of it. Not all of it, just a bit of it. And I'm going to kind of smooth it out with the Q-tip. here, which we're going to have it come back like that. I think we placed the eye a bit too much that way, too much to the front of the head, so we're going to put it back here. I'm going to make the wrinkles under the eye. Trying to get it to focus in on it real good, so I can show you guys a bit easier. I'm going to kind of make this part have little lines like that. I'm going to shade in into Wood Fenestra again. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And now we can move on to the teeth. And really, really small teeth, like a lot of other abelisaurid. It's kind of like that. The teeth on the bottom jaw will be like barely noticeable. So I'll kind of draw it like that. I'm going to change the eye, make it darker. Hopefully you guys can see that well. Since this is a mechanical pencil doing that, it kind of gives off like this weird glare. I'm going to kind of add spikes type of things on the frill. Or not frill, but a crest. Kind of these lines right here. And then add the tongue. I think I would have been able to do something like that. Like have it kind of curve up like that. So we're going to have it do kind of like that. So I think that looks pretty good. I kind of draw these lines up here indicating where some of the teeth are. And maybe for some of the scaling, you can just kind of put dots. You don't have to put dots everywhere, just kind of in some random parts of it. So kind of like that. I don't know if you guys can see it that well. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out and move this over here. Zoom out some more. Okay, now we can get to our neck. And his fringe is kind of going to be like what you see on like iguanas and stuff. So I'll try to put an image up here trying to show you guys like what that kind of looks like. It's going to put lines right here. Just kind of put some like random lines everywhere. Blend this in. Then I'm going to move on to the arms. So yeah, that's kind of what they look like. And they look really weird, and that's fine because they're supposed to kind of look weird because they're extremely small, so. And I'm going to go in and kind of do some of the back here. Okay, now we can go in and kind of start with our legs. I'm going to kind of go like that. And you got your toe claw. So yeah, that's kind of what it looked like. Or, you know, kind of what I think it would look like, but actually that's really thin. I'm going to go in and kind of change this part. So we're going to have the legs like that. And these legs are going to kind of look like this. I'm saying this and that like 10,000 times, mainly because I don't really know what to say. Got the dew claw right here. Okay. Now we're going to get this kind of bump right here, just showing where the muscle for this leg would be. Then we're going to finish off by doing the tail right here. And then we'll be ready to move on into the detailed stuff. It's really hard for me because I'm right-handed. So drawing dinosaurs this way is really kind of uncomfortable, but I think it's turned out really good so far. So now I'm just going to erase some of the excess lines that we don't need. Okay, so now we can move into more detail and stuff. Okay, so now we're going to go and move into the details. We're just going to kind of do stuff kind of random. So we got kind of like the wrinkles right here on the arm. And of course you got the wrinkles on the leg here. And I think we're going to kind of do some sort of like a, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to go in and add the osteoderms now. Which are kind of just going to look like this. So they go all the way to the tip of the tail, which I'm not going to be able to do all that because we don't have the full tail end, but I'm just going to go all the way until the end of the page. So yeah, so there's our first line of osteoderms. Now I'm going to add a whole bunch more. Okay, so there's all of our osteoderms. Now I'm going to go in and start kind of muscling up the legs. I'm going to make it like that. Okay, so I'm going to draw these lines right here. I need to detail these because we're going to shade those in later on. You can add these lines on the toes right here. And kind of make these wrinkles for the knee. And we're going to do the same thing with the head. We're just going to draw some like dots for the scales. Okay, so yeah, I think it's looking pretty good so far. And I think all we really have to do now is just the shading and then we'll be pretty much done. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use this 4B pencil for the shading. But you can use whatever you want, because mostly everything will blend in with to a Q-tip or cotton wool stick or whatever you want to call it. And we're just going to blend everything in. I'm going to kind of make it darker right here. I'm going to make it darker right here. Okay, and then we're just going to shade in this bottom part here. I'm just going to use this 4B for that. we're going to blend everything in. I'm going to go and blend this stuff up here in more. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we're just going to sign it. And yeah, so that is how to draw a Rugops. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe and comment if you did. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Your pencil sharp, everybody.